Welcome to the Geek and I podcast with John and Jeff. We are part of the Geek News Now podcast network. For news and inside information on everything in the world of geek, head on over to geeknewsnow.net. We are sponsored this week by Metallic Dice Games. For everything you need in tabletop gaming, please check out metallicdicegames.com. Use code GNN at checkout and save 10%. We are also sponsored this week by K's Merchandise. Whether you're looking for specific items or just browsing for ideas, K's Specialty Merchandise is your one-stop shop for promotional products and business gifts. They pride themselves on providing professional solutions for business, branding, and advertisement, and so much more. Visit ks-merchandise.com and get that promotion going. Well, Jeff, it's the day after Christmas. How are you, sir? Or it's Christmas morning here.
Christmas morning over here too, brother. Merry Christmas.
What a coincidence. Merry Christmas. As you can see, I'm all decked out. How was your Christmas morning?
Oh, so far it's killer, man. I've been having a blast.
Yeah? Oh, hold on, Jeff. We got... Hold on.
What's going on?
Hold on. Someone's trying to break in on the show here. Let me see if... I don't know. Should I go live without a net and see if we can... Let's see who this is.
Who it could be?
I don't know. Let's check this out.
All right.
Oh!
Yes. Hello, John and Jeff. You were two of my favorite people on planet Earth because you spread good cheer throughout the year. I just stopped by to let everyone know in your vast audience that I'm a little bit behind in my schedule this year because of the virus, but I will try to get everything delivered before the sun comes up. So I want you kids to sleep a little later on Christmas morning, all right? Otherwise, you're going to catch me eating your cookies and drinking your milk and drinking the eggnog your dad set out for me. I love that little kid he puts in it. All right.
Little nip in the eggnog.
Oh, yeah, I love that kind of stuff, but I can only have so much. Mrs. Claus put me on a diet. So, otherwise, I want you to know that nobody leaves anything for my reindeer. So this year, please put a biscuit or a carrot or some grass out for them. They need the energy. They work really hard. And I want to give a big shout out to a 7-year-old boy named Jackson, who's had a tough year. But because he's been behaving himself lately, he's on my nice list now. So he gets something special under that Christmas tree from Santa. And I also want to shout out to Owen, John, your 7-month-old grandson. So here's something for him. I'll give him a little something extra this year. He's going to love it. All right. So I know that everybody's been having a tough year, and my elves have been working overtime trying to get everything ready. And, my elves keep the naughty and the nice list for me. And they hide in your house. And you don't know that. Sometimes they're behind the drape, sometimes behind the sofa, but they're in there. And they report back to me right after Thanksgiving. So I know who's naughty and nice. And if your nice list is longer than your naughty list, then you don't get such good presents, okay? So you got to listen to your parents. They love you. They really want the best for you. So listen to mom and dad, all right? Now, I also want to mention a little girl that didn't believe in Santa because all her playmates teased her for it. Her name was Bonnie. This was many years ago. But Bonnie, bless her heart, she now believes because I paid her a special visit one night. I parked my reindeer on a neighbor's roof and walked in and woke her up. It's just, I normally don't do that sort of thing, but she actually believes to this day, many years later, she loves me so much. She sent me this T-shirt. It says, "Believe." Can you believe that?
Wow.
Wonderful. I really appreciate it. I wear it around the house. I believe in myself, too.
Especially when you're doing dishes.
Yes, sometimes I have self-doubts, but that helps to remind me that believe in myself. So, anyway, now
Santa, would you mind me asking you a quick question while we have you? Because this is a special treat to all the boys and girls out there.
All right.
I know a lot of us are wondering on how you get through in one night the whole world.
That's a very good question, Jeff. It is a little time consuming, but my speed is supersonic. In fact, they can't even track me. I go so fast. But the last I remember was going 5,083,000 miles per hour on my sleigh. And don't ask me the secrets because, certain things are trademarked. We just can't reveal how we do it. But maybe a little later, I'll tell you how we do it. I don't have much time, but if anybody wants to contact me, you call this number and I'll tell me your special request. It's 1-951-262-3062. 951-262-3062. And I'm sure if you forget or don't have a pencil, they'll have it on the webcast later. Also, you can email me on elfontheshelf.com. elfontheshelf.com. And if you want me to do it, if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, you can actually write to me at 123 Elf Road. That's in the North Pole, 88888. So that's easy to remember. Okay. Now, I live up near the Arctic Circle in Lapland. You know where Lapland is? You're going to have to look on your map for this. It's a good geography lesson. That's in northern Finland. If you know where Finland is, it's part of Scandinavia. And so you look on a map, as I'm saying, you can find it. And so anyway, as Jeff was alluding to, the United States is one of my last stops, actually. I'm midway through, more than that. I start in a place called New Zealand in Australia after midnight. That's where I start, my first stop. And then I go through Asia, Africa, Europe, and Canada before I get here. And then after here, I go to Mexico, Central, and South America. And then I go home and take a long nap. And well-deserved, I might add. But anyway, any other questions?
Well, getting back to your speed and when you get to Canada and the United States, there is a military outfit that actually says they follow you and track you. How do you feel? Does that feel like an invasion of privacy, or?
Well, I know a lot of people are concerned about things like that, but I'm not, because I'm a public figure and I want them to track me. It's Christmas. Everybody wants to know where I am, so I have no problem with that.
And how fast do you actually travel? Because let me play this little clip for you, and then you can explain to us how you actually can move along, and maybe you can actually prove it some way that you move as fast as you say you do. Okay?
I don't move very fast, but my sleigh does. Yeah.
But you're in the sleigh, so technically you are moving with them. So let's see this video and see what they have to say.
'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, with NORAD at watch in the skies overhead. When radar gave warning, it made such a clatter, planes took to the sky to see what was the matter. And with every maneuver so lively and quick, NORAD's best team tracked old jolly Saint Nick. By satellites, by radars, and fighter jets too. They made sure Santa's passage was safe as he flew. Over mountains and seas. They tracked Santa on screens. While children below drifted back to their dreams. For 65 years now, NORAD's tracked Santa on his trek around the world from Quebec to Atlanta. The Americans and Canadians keep his path clear. Help keep our skies safe all the days of the year. Each December 24th, we track Santa's his ride. It's a very special mission. We do it with pride. We do it with pride. The flight of his sleigh is such a magical sight. Happy holidays to all, and to all a good night.
So,
Very nice.
so they actually track you with the jets, and you can stay ahead of the jets.
Oh yeah, I go much faster. You know, a lot of people believe in UFOs, and some of those UFOs are me. I go 5,083,000 miles per hour. I know it's hard to believe, and I don't know much about the technology. Some of my elves are technical wizards. They could explain it, but it has something to do with superconductors, and it generates a reverse magnetic field, which levitates the craft. And in the old days, my reindeer could fly by eating lichen. It's a moss that grows on the rocks, only up in the North Pole. So kids, don't eat the moss off the rocks, okay? Because it won't help. It'll hurt you. Don't try that at home. But anyway, they now, because the sleigh is much heavier, they have to install those superconductors and some rocket thrusters, and a lot of that stuff is gobbledygook to me. I don't know. I don't care. But it makes me much faster than any jet on Earth today.
Wow.
Does that help?
Yes. Now, is there any way that you can prove it for our audience? How fast you actually move?
I have no proof, but you have to believe. Just like you have to believe in Santa Claus. You got to believe that I can do it. Otherwise, how can I get to everybody's house? It'd be impossible.
John, I got an idea. Let's believe together, okay?
All right.
Let's believe.
Take a moment.
Oh,
yes.
something else. Never mind.
Yes.
I'm feeling something. I'm feeling a presence. Is it presence?
Presents? Like in...
Presents? Is
Like
that
in-
a bug?
like a gift present? Or, hey, Jeff, what is that behind you?
Whoa, Santa! That was quick. John, did you get something special from Santa too?
Let me. Holy macaroni!
Yeah,
Santa.
well, a little something.
How did you?
I can't explain it. I won't explain it. It's something to do with fairy dust. A long time.
Okay. Yes.
I go back almost 2,000 years. So if you want to know how old I am, I don't mind sharing. It's 1,740 years old this year. So happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Santa.
Thank you. Some of the elves are older than I am. They go way back.
Speaking
What
of the
keeps you so young?
Lichen. I eat the lichen, like the reindeer up here. But it's a special kind of moss. So nobody eat moss in the United States. Please. Don't scrape the rocks.
right, does the reindeer need it?
Yeah. Up here, it's okay. It's a special kind.
Right. So, speaking of the elves, how many do you actually have that are in your employ?
Oh, about a little over 4,000. Yeah. I need that many. And, some of them leave. They're a cantankerous bunch, and they play tricks on people, and then they leave because everybody gets mad at them, and they're always infighting. But they play tricks on me. They have no respect.
Right. Those are the ones you send to the South Pole. Those are the South Pole elves.
I feel like it. I'm a little forgiving, so I give them another chance. But the third time they do it, they go back to Ireland, where they came from. They're from Ireland, and they're related to the leprechauns. They're a distant cousin. That's what makes them so cantankerous and mischievous. They play tricks on everybody, and they're always irritated. It sounds like politics in the United States, doesn't it? Anyway, I won't go there. But they're kind of a rambunctious bunch. So, yeah, I got to watch it. But they do help me quite a bit. They not only do they hide in your house and take notes for me, but they help load my sleigh. They feed the reindeer. They help Mrs. Claus bake cookies. They're so helpful in so many ways. So, everybody needs an elf now and then. I wish I could hire them out, but there's not too many left. Anyway, they're older than I am. They're a hardy bunch, and so do you happen to know some of the names of my elves? Can you guess?
I think
Jerry?
it's Dopey, Sneezy, Doc.
No, that's the
No, wait a
seven.
minute.
But you're on the right track. No, there's Sleepy, Creepy, Weepy, Peepy. No, not Peepy. But anyway, that's two of them. Anyway, I won't go into it. I think that would be an invasion of privacy. So we'll leave it at that. But
Did they sign as Santa Claus?
no, it's not a horror movie, Jeff. AUS.
So when Pee-Pee the elf is coming out to get the reindeer, does he have a favorite one of your reindeer?
Oh yes, he does. He loves Rudolph, because they both have big red noses, and for different reasons, of course. Reindeer have red noses because they eat the lichen, and it's cold up there. My elf, Pee-Pee, has a big red nose because he drinks too damn much. That's where he got his name. So he's got big varicose veins that stick out. So I used to have a bartender with the same condition. But one of my favorites is Rudolph, of course, because he guides my sleigh, but also Dasher. So my I think it's Dasher. The fastest reindeer. Yeah, he's my fastest one. Can you guess any of the other reindeer that I have?
I know them all.
All right, go ahead.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. Who's my favorite? Comet, Cupid.
Wow.
Donner. I almost said Dalmer. Donner.
No, not Donna. She was my third wife.
Okay, Donner.
Very good. You got them. Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. Yeah. Rudolph. And Dasher, who's the fastest. Very good. Very good. Now, any other questions?
Well, just you mentioned your third wife, Donna.
I was joking. No, I'm not married. Santa Claus has only had one wife his entire life. And that's somebody I met at a reindeer convention because I was a reindeer rancher for a while. And her name is Anya. If anybody ever knew that, it's very difficult to find information on her because she's a very private person, but it's Anya, Anya. And she doesn't want me to tell her age because I'd permanently sleep on the sofa if anybody ever found out. But she's a nice gal, and she comforts me in so many ways, and I couldn't work without her. She's indispensable. So anyway, I was born. If anybody wants to know about me, I was born in 280 A.D. way back in a little remote village in Turkey. I come from Turkey. I'm Turkish, and I was a monk before I became Santa. Way before Santa. Then I became a very rich rancher, and then I became a philanthropist. That's somebody who gives his money away for no reason other than to make people happy. And that's what I did for many, many years. And now I'm continuing in a little different way, but same way. I like to give. And, kids, it's better to give than receive. Remember that. It's an act of kindness that you like to see the light in people's eyes when you give something unexpectedly. And they're like, wow, I didn't deserve this. Why'd you do that? Like, because you're a human being. I love you. It's an act of kindness. And it brings joy to everyone. So just, remember that. Just acts of kindness unexpectedly, or what is a true miracle on earth.
Yeah, and that's something the world could use right now is a little bit of extra kindness.
And
I guess that's why they wrote the song, right? Joy to the world, because of you.
Right. You're right. Well, possibly. I hope so. People started calling me Saint Nicholas. They thought, you have to be a saint to do that. No, you don't. Anybody can do it. I was St. Nicholas in Turkey, and then I was Father Christmas in England, and then I was Kris Kringle in Scandinavia. Oh, there's a good question for you, kids. Maybe John and Jeff can answer that. What countries make up Scandinavia? Can you tell me one?
Not without Google.
Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland.
Wow.
And anyway, but now I bring good gifts to well-behaved children in America. So if you're not really well-behaved, you might not get such a good gift. So you might remember that next year. So if you're a naughty child, you better watch out. You better not pout. You better not cry, right? When you don't leave, when I don't leave you much, or you get a piece of coal in your stocking. That's what they used to get. But I don't do that much anymore because coal's not such a good thing anyway. So anyway,
most people are behaving, right?
What's that?
And most people are behaving themselves more, right?
Yes and no. I won't mention any names, but we know who's been misbehaving lately, don't we? So anyway, I won't go there. But also, some people ask me, "How do I get in your houses if I don't have a chimney? How do you get in there?" Anybody have an idea?
Wasn't it that fairy dust, right? You
well,
a bit of fairy dust and
a little bit of that, yeah. I have a magic key that fits any lock, so I can get in any apartment, any condo, any house without the chimney. I don't have to slide down. Some of the chimneys are pretty narrow anyway. I can't get down there. So, you know,
no wonder the military tracks you every night, every Christmas.
Yes, those little devils there—they're always after me. They spy.
But they're protecting you too.
I think they're keeping a list on me. You know, is he naughty or is he nice? They haven't made up their mind yet. You know, so I cross international borders without permission, but I fly pretty high, so they can't really shoot me down or anything. But one other thing, what's my favorite cookie? Anybody guess? Jeff?
Sugar cookies?
It's not sugar because I'm diabetic. So start leaving peanut butter cookies for Santa because, I can't eat the sugar. So they too much. So at least, just put a little bit in for flavoring, but not very much.
Now, how are you with the lactose? Are you lactose intolerant? Or?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can drink cow's milk, goat's milk, reindeer milk, you name it. Kangaroo milk, I'm not too fond of, but anything else, just peachy. So let's see. Anything else?
Jeff, you have any more questions for old Saint Nick?
Oh yes, excuse me.
Okay, go ahead.
Some idiot in California, his name is G. Larry Butler, wrote a book about me. Not me, but one of the poems in it is about old Saint Nick. He's saying, how much longer can this guy stay around? And I was a little insulted by it, especially some of his descriptions of me. But anyway, I'll read it. It's called Old Saint Nick. Wheezing in the winter mist, gagging at the smell. Whew. Old socks and older feet, not walking quite so well. Staggering under a sack of toys, stumbling here and there, grumbling as he rubs his beard, red face and thinning hair. Varicose veins and bloodshot eyes, well, I got those. Reindeer that snort and bite, yes, they do. A sleigh that's crammed to overflow. Chimneys fit way too tight. He's seen it all and done it all. What a merry life it's been. 'Tis a pity that after all this time, someday it has to end. What? But Father Time has his way with us all. The talk becomes a tick, and no one is immune to it. Not even old Saint Nick. Okay, Mr. Butler, thanks for nothing. But anyway, you know what, pal? I'm going to outlive you by a long shot. You can bank on it. All right.
So is there any I have word that sometimes you get tired, and I don't know. Have there ever been days where or Christmases where you've decided that just going to take the time off this year, and because I do have some news headlines that I've looked up, and maybe you can tell us a little bit of something, about these news headlines. Like this one says, Santa says he's too tired, and the next one is not coming, says Santa Claus. Are there ever been years where you've decided that I just might take some time off, head to Hawaii?
That's fake news. There's a popular expression in America called fake news. Well, that's it, pal. I never get that tired. Of course, I get weary and I take naps and I got about an 8 or 9 months vacation. I go fishing, and I just relax a little bit. I go to Hawaii a little bit, undercover, of course, and nobody knows who I am. They just think I'm a beach bum. But I don't wear it at all, only on Christmas, so nobody can make the connection. So, I have a lot of time off. And then, it's tough for those 3 months that I prepare for Christmas. Oh, my God, yes. But then January, whoa, I kick back, watch a little football. It's wonderful. So I have a good life, yeah. Not ready to leave just yet, Mr. Butler.
Well, we really truly appreciate your time, Mr. Claus. Is there anything you would like to, any final words you'd like to give to the children out there that wake up Christmas morning and could be, actually watching this broadcast right now?
Yeah, I just want to remind them that it's better to give than to receive, like I said, and to share the love and the kindness. And sometimes I know Jeff talks about this, but he's right. You just gotta love and kindness to all, and spread the spirit and joy of Christmas throughout the entire year. Don't wait until now to do it. Do it every day, and it brings sparkle to people. A little zest to their lives. So that's what I'd like to remind you of. And I really enjoyed being here, and you two are some of my special favorite folks. Well, so I'd like to wish you a farewell and see you next year, I hope.
Thank you, Santa. We really appreciate you. You are, sir, one of my favorite people, and all the good you do out there. And we really appreciate you crashing our broadcast this Christmas morning.
Well, bless you all, and I'm going to outwit those NASA folks again, because won't be able to track me at all. Pretty soon, I'm going to cloak myself. So, all right, carry on.
All right, thank you, Santa. Have a great rest of your day.
Happy holidays and Happy New Year. May we have a much happier New Year than last.
Yes, and be safe out there and drive safely.
Thank you.
Oh, Jeff.
Wow.
I guess he had to go.
He's got Santa stuff to do.
He does, I guess. Yeah. So, what do you want to?
You go first, sir.
You want me to go first?
I want to see what you got. Make it bigger though, so everybody can see.
All right. So. All right. It is a box.
Wow, you got a box.
I got a box.
I always wanted a box.
And it's wrapped really well. I wonder who wrapped it. Mrs. Claus or one of the PP the elf. Oh my gosh. This is insane.
What'd you get?
It is.
I can't see. Put it closer.
It is the holiday keepsake ornament that I'm missing. I am missing this one from my collection. This is one of the few that I do not have.
That's awesome.
I don't know what to say. I don't know how he.
Santa
really
works in mysterious ways, man.
It's really cool. Santa he did that, and he did it right here in front of our eyes.
I know. It's really killer.
All right, so I don't.
I'm still amazed by your box. I
don't.
want a box. All right, so Santa got me something special too. Let's see here.
I can guarantee you, it's not as cool as this.
Wait a minute, you've been talking to Santa? I like the foil. Then again, bright and shiny things.
Well, see, Santa knows me good because he put this one in Star Wars wrapping paper.
That's ironic, wasn't it? Disguising Star Wars and Star Trek.
I'm surprised it didn't create a wormhole.
Lots of... Okay. Middle Earth DeLorean. Look at this. Oh, this is cool. Santa knows I love DeLoreans and the Back to the Future. This is killer. And look, it says collect them all. Here we go. Sorry. It says collect them all. This is cool. Oh, Santa, man. You're helping my collection of Back to the Future and DeLoreans I love. This is killer, man. Thanks, Santa.
That's pretty neat.
It is really cool. It says special brush stain still body. It's got special features. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Look at that.
That's pretty neat. Those doors open up. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Well, Jeffrey, I have some Christmas Day cooking to go do. I'm glad you can you can get some time for Christmas morning and hang out with us. And anything special?
We'll be spending Christmas together. If anything, we'll be hanging out in a much bigger bond. Because, John, I want to thank you for not only sharing this moment of time with me, Christmas time, but for being my good friend, man. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Means a lot to me.
You've really I honestly I don't think I would be doing this right now if you didn't come on the program. I just wouldn't have the drive to do it. You give me the drive to put the batteries in my mouse. Let's just say that. So, well, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate your time. Thank you for out there for joining us on this special Christmas morning edition of the Geek and I podcast with John and Jeff. We are part of the Geek News Now podcast network. Find everything you need in the world of geek at geeknewsnow.net. Head back to the beginning of the program. You can see all the special sponsors that we have. Metallic Dice Games. Use code GNN at checkout at metallicdicegames.com and you get 10% off. And visit ks-merchandise.com for everything you need for your business. Promotional ideas. They have everything. They do clothing, woodworking, you name it. ks-merchandise.com. Jeff, thank you for being here. Thank you to the kids watching. Thank you for the adults who are still awake, getting Christmas Day ready for that special little young one that they have at home. We appreciate your time. We will see you next week with our year-end spectacular.
One more thing, John.
What's that?
I just added this to my collection on the Collector Zone. Gotta check out the video on that one. It's Miss Pac-Man.
Right. Check out the Collector Zone for Ms. Pac-Man. We will put that link in the description so you can check out Jeff playing with his Ms. Pac-Man.
Hey.
We'll see you all next time on the Geek and I podcast. Have a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
From everyone here.
And see you on the next one.
Later.